Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and if you like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today I thought we would discuss the newly released Disney 100 Years of Wonders special edition Tinkerbell collector doll from Mattel that has just been released, and then in a few days there will be the release of the Alice in Wonderland collector's doll as well, and that's going to be a Mattel creation exclusive. And I just wanted to address this because I'm very excited that Mattel is actually producing new dolls in a much better level than for the playline budget princess line, which in my opinion is like incredibly basic. And I was disappointed back in the day when they first leaked. I don't know, I was expecting so much more from Mattel, if I'm honest, but with these ones it's different. Of course the prices are going to be different as well, but I feel like um Mattel is taking over from where it left it, or at least it's even taking over from where it left it at the end of the at the end of the 90s, early 2000s, in which they produced, in my opinion, the most amazing collectibles for Disney. And this time around, it's like the continuation of it in terms of quality and everything. I think is very similar, probably not quite yet, but they're going towards that direction, which is something really cool. So we have Tinkerbell, and then another thing is that the two dolls that they've produced as part of this Disney 100 Years of Wonder, celebrating the heritage of Disney in the last century, they decided to start with both Tinkerbell and Alice, which are not typically, the release that anyone would be expecting as such. And this means that they can literally provide us with characters all throughout. Like, for example, they could create a new Esmeralda, they could create a new Hercules and Megara, and so many more that aren't as frequent nowadays, and that definitely will be competing with the shop Disney versions of them. Now, having said this, Tinkerbell retails is an Amazon exclusive, by the way, and right now it seems to be like out of stock, but I think that the stock will be back to normal because it's not limited per se, so I don't think that will be a problem. But the retail price is $50 now. um I'm not sure if, like, I really want to explore some more. I think I will be getting her because I love Tinkerbell, and yeah, and I want to see what's their proposal like for real. But then I don't know about the price. I think that the prices in general from Mattel are a little bit high, in my opinion. But I'm really hoping that they're going towards, a really good outcome, and then with in the future they can produce those that not only match the level that we were used to back in the 90s, but going beyond that. So Tinkerbell is very beautiful. Particularly, I love the hairstyle. Um, the bangs and everything look different than any other doll I've seen before. My favorite Tinkerbell has to be the designer one that was produced back in 2011 or 12, I think, with the other two fairies when, the whole Tinkerbell franchise was still like pretty much alive. I think that's like super amazing and has details that truly feel like, a collector's item. And the funny thing about it is that that one retailed back in the day for 50 US dollars as well, and it's not even comparable with this one when it comes to details and quality, although this one looks pretty cool. as well. And there are certain elements that I'm very much appreciating, like for example, well, the face sculpt reminds me so much of the last Tinkerbell um, one that was released back in 2023, this year I think. um, and that was the big one. I mean, the 16 inches one by Disney Store. The face, I think, is very similar. I don't love that sort of like expression for her, but she's like looking a little bit like mischievous, and something that reminds me of how she's portrayed for the Peter Pan original movie. And in the picture, we can see that she comes in this beautiful display box, and she has quite a lot of articulation, which I very much appreciate. And probably with the new princess shape body that Mattel has created, but with extra articulation. And I really wish they had done this for the Ariel dolls for the Little Mermaid, because those were all lacking of articulation in my opinion. And it was a pity because the sculpts were on point. The quality was pretty good, and all that. So she comes with her signature like outfit, and then there's like an embroidered applique, but it's not quite like her outfit has been embroidered. It's just like an applique applied to it, probably produced in mass and then cut it and just glued in the place, which adds that sort of like luxurious finish to it, which I like, I guess. But then the rest of the outfit feels very simplified in a way. I mean, I'm not saying very simplified in the way that it could even be felt as a classic doll from Shop Disney. So that is one thing I don't know, I don't feel like great about. But anyway, nevertheless, she looks beautiful. She comes with a wand, which normally she never comes with it, and that is all very cool. And then the wings this time around are different to the ones that we can find on both the collectors holiday one from Shop Disney from last year, as well as the Disney designer one, and also the Disney classic one. I mean, it's a really nice design that I very much like. It almost feels like handmade with hot glue or something, and that is something I very much appreciate. And I also love the shoes, again, the articulation. And something that I wanted to bring and out and talk about is the stand. I think the stand feels like super cool because it's like a translucent pearly effect stand with the shape of little things that appear to be centered around Neverland. So she will not just Neverland, but London as well. So she's like flying over the sky through these places, and I think that this stand is, I mean, Mattel is doing a really great job when it comes to that, producing really nice stands, and they also did that for the deluxe one of the Little Mermaid live action. So in the promotional pictures, we can see her. She's so beautiful. I very much hope you can appreciate that. I love the ombre effect and the glittery finish to the multi-layered skirt. Again, the wings are beautiful. Her hairstyle is beautiful. I think it really does look like Tinkerbell. In it, with slight variations in her facial features to the one produced from Shop Disney. I love the stand, by the way. We can see the skull rock, we can see Hook's, I think, ship, and then the tower bridge, and Big Bang. So that is all very beautiful. And now I'm going to be reading what it says on the back of the box as such. So since her debut in 1953, Tinkerbell and her signature sprinkle of pixie dust have come to remind everyone of the magic of Disney, and in celebration of Disney 100 Years of Wonder, this Tinkerbell collector doll captures in sparkling detail the fearless fairy who's small in size but big in spirit. And then there's a little bit more of a description that says, commemorate Disney 100 Years of Wonder with this beautiful Tinkerbell collector doll inspired by the Disney movie Peter Pan. Tinkerbell's classic fairy look is reimagined in sparkling detail, featuring a leaf-inspired embroidered applique and a petal skirt with an ombre print, all in her signature green color, with a set of intricately detailed wings that appear sprinkled with pixie dust. Tinkerbell is ready for adventures in Neverland and beyond. To complete her magical look, Tinkerbell's hair is styled up and tied with an elegant green ribbon, and she holds a shimmering silver wand. With the possibility in the doll and doll stand, Disney fans can create unique flying poses for the ultimate in playing and display. So this is everything that we can now see and be excited about. I'm truly excited. I'm just very honest about all the things, but I will definitely be getting her, and I wanted to discuss her details for now. And I very much hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, well, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment down below what are your thoughts about it. As always, I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.